Hi everyone, welcome to the stream, good evening, hope you're all having a good day. So yeah, we haven't played Pokemon Black for a while, so why don't we continue that, because like I said the last time I streamed, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is fast approaching, so I would hope to finish this before then. So I think we're just about to come up to our 6th badge, I think. Yeah, we've got 5 badges, so the 6th one is just coming up. Had to turn the volume down just a tiny bit there because it's a little bit louder than I thought it was going to be. But we're all good now. So I was trying to get to the next... I didn't have much time the last time I streamed this, you probably noticed, so I was trying to get to the next gym, but I didn't really have the time to even finish this part of the game, so we'll just finish this part normally. So how's everyone else tonight? I don't know if Will-O-Wisp works on this one. Nope. At the very least, we got the nurse here, so if we need to heal up, we can heal up. I'm just going to fight a bunch of these guys so I can get more experience for the gym and get the Pokeballs and stuff that I missed. I'm here to understand the end of the world, but I don't quite get it. If I have a battle, will I be enlightened? That's a psychic type, isn't it? So ghost moves should work well on this one. I think. I think that's how that works, or is it the other way around? Yeah, it works. Sometimes I get type mixing, like, reversed, but it seems like that's the case. There we go. I think Yamask is close to evolving. The end. Is that it? Oh, there we go. We're off to a good start. Just got to make sure I don't press the B button. So I think the Pokemon Marathon on Twitch is taking a break for now because they finished with Season 9. I don't think Season 10 is starting tomorrow. I'm not sure when Season 10 is going to start, but they're going to go up to Season 19, I think. Which is the end of the X and Y series, I think. Unfortunately, they won't be doing Sun and Moon, so I'm going to have to watch that on my own time once I get to that part. Wants to learn the move Scary Face. Let's see, what does Scary Face do? Partially reduces its speed stat. Don't know if I want that. Nah. Keep hold moves, give up on Scary Face. So there we go, new Pokemon. We need to evolve Vanillite next. And we're still working on Snivy to get the most powerful grass move before we start evolving that. Like the thing it's holding right now is the Everstone. Don't you love it when you walk just 2 steps and then you run into a Pokemon? That's like the best. It's going to be interesting to play Let's Go because in that game there's no like random encounters, you just like run into Pokemon that's like visibly on the map. If you played Paper Mario, you know what to expect. I'm assuming this enhances ghost type attacks, let me check. Yeah. So I guess we're going to give that to Sarcophagus, Cophagris? Cophagrigus? Oh right, he's holding the lucky egg. Yeah, take the lucky egg off him. And I'll give the lucky egg to... I'll give it to Akuma. Actually, you know what? Take the... I'm gonna focus on leveling up Vanillite, so we'll give him the lucky egg. There we go. I should also use my dowsing machine in here in case there's like some extra stuff that I don't see. So it seems like my 4G is playing nice with me tonight, that's good. It was a little bit weird when I tried it earlier, but I think it was just like stabilizing. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, I'll save the battling for the actual trainers because they give more experience. I still want to fight. Wandering spirits command me. Yeah, these people are weird. Like, what is their title again? Psychics. They're meant to be like mediums or something, I don't know. Ah, fuck. I thought Hex was going to do more damage to me than that. Oh shit. Okay, that one definitely did more damage. Shit. Rip Vanillite. Not a very good matchup. Oh, that was dumb. I'm not the best at playing Pokemon, keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll just use a water type, that'll work against this. It's part ghost, part water. Part ghost, part fire, sorry. Is there a ghost and water type in Pokemon? I don't actually know if there is. There we go. Piece of shit. Suddenly getting PTSD of that one Swoobat fight I had the last time I streamed this, where it fucking wiped out my entire party. Want to know how I played Pokemon growing up? Just level up one Pokemon, that was it. Yeah, that is a valid strategy. Like, it is possible to just go off of one Pokemon and take all the experience so it's like super leveled up. The only problem with that is it becomes over leveled and they've got like a countermeasure to that where it sometimes doesn't obey you, but most of the time it doesn't even matter because once it does an attack, it's usually a one-hit KO. But it can leave you in a bit of a tight spot sometimes when you do it like that, but it's mostly it mostly makes the game much easier if you just focus on the one Pokemon. I don't know if counter works with Air Cutter. Ah, shit. I should have just brick breaked. Hi, Yudi. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Spooky. I'm expecting this Air Cutter to kill me in one hit. Oh, never mind. Please kill it. Ah, damn it. This is why I hate Swoobat. Yeah, let's do Nightshade. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Finally. If you're talking about having suicidal thoughts, you might want to talk to someone about that. Like, I can't really... That's not really something that you should be saying to a streamer. Because it's not really... you should talk to someone about that. Like, you know what I mean. Do Resident Evil, I don't want to sleep today. I play the games based on the order of the title, so it's this first and then it's Resident Evil. So I'm going to be playing this for like 2 to 3 hours. Also, hi Mist. I'm going to go backwards just to see if there was any trainers I missed. Oh, fuck off. Why does that occur? Why do I run into Pokemon so easily? It's like 1-2 step Pokemon, 1-2 step Pokemon. Let's just try walking, maybe that'll reduce the encounter rate. I will guess what you are. You are a Pokemon trainer. Oh no shit, how did you fucking guess that? Don't know how much damage this will do. Okay, not that much. You haven't slept for 50 hours? Why? How was your day? My day was alright. If you're talking about me, I'm not sure if you're talking about me. I mean, I hung out with you earlier, so... At least I've got an attack that does consistent damage, so I could just use that. Because this Pokemon has like quite high defense, it seems. There we go. What was that? I guess you were right, or I guess I was right, or... Didn't quite catch that there. Everyone can make the effort to understand their opponents. Did I catch this one yet? No, I didn't. An Elgium? Let's try to catch it then. I don't understand what that attack he's doing is. So something about sealing the opponent's moves, but I don't understand what that means exactly. There we go. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go rolled out Generation 4, which is kind of cool, but what's not cool about it is that you cannot expand your storage for Pokemon yet, for some reason, which you think you would be able to do as soon as Generation 4 rolls out, because I keep running out of space and I have to like make room for more Pokemon. Right, it uses its strong psychic power to squeeze its opponent's brain, causing unendurable headaches. Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't squeeze too hard or you'll fucking squash it. So I think after we're done with this tower, we've got the gym coming up, so I'm going to take my time with the tower just a little bit, since I was kind of running through this part haphazardly. Because if you watched me play this the last time, I was on kind of short time, so I didn't really have much time to play this. So I was like, okay, let's try to get through this tower as quickly as possible, and I didn't even get to finish the tower. Right, well, Vanillite's almost leveled up. Oh, you want to have a battle with me? Alright, I have a strong Pokemon. As long as it's not Swoobat, I'm okay with that. Forgot to heal Vanillite. Yep, just waste my PP. Oh hi MSP, welcome to the stream. You just missed me evolve my Yamask. So it's become Cophagrigus or whatever it was called. I reckon it won't be too long before my Vanillite starts to evolve. Fire Blitz. Didn't we see this move already? The user sustains serious damage in melee if the target burns. Right, so this is one of those things that does... What's that thing called where you also take damage, but it's got a very high power? Maybe I could replace something with that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of Fire Punch. Right, Vanillite's leveled up, wants to learn Acid Armor. What does Acid Armor do? Raising his defense stat. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Taunt. That's right, the Pokemon is no longer with me. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to focus on leveling him up. Isn't it a bit disrespectful to fight in the graveyard? It kind of is, the more you think about it. And this isn't the only Pokemon game to do that. Pokemon, the first generation, did that. And by extension, the second game, because in the second game you can go to Kanto. Right, let's go back to the nurse. Yep, just encounter me on the stairs, thanks. For a second there, I thought that Litwick was slightly off colour, like it was a shiny, but it was just because it was like dark in colour before the the colour changes, and how like when you see the sprite and it's like dark. So I kind of fooled myself into thinking that was a shiny there for a second. Okay then, time to give your Pokemon some energy. Right, let's continue upwards, let's do a quick save. Nearly 22 hours in. I am far from perfect. Okay, so apparently I fought that one already. Pokemon that grew up in Unova and Pokemon that grew up everywhere else both rest here quietly. It will evolve at level 35, yeah, so it's not that far off. Oh, fuck off. I hate Swoobats. Swoobat is the bane of my fucking existence right now. Oh yeah, just increase your attack and then use Air Cutter. Yep. Damn it. Or Air Slash, sorry. I don't care if I get recoil damage, I really need to do a lot of damage to this fucker. There we go. Get wrecked. That is a lot of recoil damage, but it was worth it. Gothorita, that's like a psychic type, isn't it? Ah, shit. RNG gods, don't make me hit myself. Thank you. Perfect. Gothorita just played itself there. There we go. Your Pokemon are full of life. I'm gonna have to go back and heal up. Because I lost my Vanillite. Pokemon that grew up in Unova and Pokemon that grew up everywhere else are all precious Pokemon. I think we're almost at the top of the tower now. I think the next floor up is the top. Oh yeah, see that Friscabilly? Does that permanently remove the item that you were carrying, or is it just for the battle? Because that would suck if it took away my ghost tag permanently. I don't think it does. Let me check real quick. No, I still have it. Right, that's good. It's just a per battle thing. And you get it back after the battle. Not sure how good Shadow Claw is, but I'll take that, sure. Do you guys know what 999 means? It means no, no, no. I only know that because of the meme where someone uploaded a clip of this in movie with like someone playing as Adolf Hitler, where he keeps slamming the desk and shouting 99999. That's how I know about that. What movie is that from actually? Because I don't actually know. Yeah, I've already captured one of those. Right, so let me do a quick save and then we'll fight whoever's up here. Yeah, it means no, no, no. It's just like exclaiming no. Oh, you came, thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry though, it's fine now. I gave it a max revive and then it felt better and flew away. There's the tower bell. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eye can see them. Oh, that's right, since you came this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. Will you ring the bell? Yes. Don't translate that. Okay then. The sound of the bell reverberates throughout the area. What a pretty sound. Melee, you're a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of the Mistralton Pokemon Gym. I use flying-type Pokemon. When you are ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. Do I have an escape rope? Maybe I can use an escape rope to leave this place. Where do escape ropes come under? So I'm not entirely sure if I have one. God, this scrolling speed. I don't think I have any escape ropes for some reason. I have repels, but not that. You aren't in a cave. Well, technically not, but I am in a sub-area, like that's not part of the overworld, so I thought it would still work. Suppose I should use that repel. Really don't want to keep running into these things on the way back down, because that's just waste time. Oh, didn't mean to walk backwards there. Don't think I need any more than that. You don't speak English? Well, that's okay. I mean, I'm actually kind of flattered that someone who doesn't speak English is watching someone who does speak English streaming, even though I've got a really, really thick accent. Did I talk to this person? Yeah, I think I did talk to those people before. Alright then, let's head back to the gym now. I don't know if I fought that Pokemon Ranger over there, so I'm just going to check real quick. Couldn't get away for some reason. Don't know how I couldn't get away from a Pokemon that was 5 levels under me. Oh, I guess I fought that one already. This was the one I didn't fight. Oh, a Pokédex. I see. That is the reason for your journey. You're from the Czech Republic? Oh, that's cool. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm from Europe. Maybe that's why some people from like different languages are seeing the stream. But I don't mind that as long as they enjoy the stream. Like, even if you don't understand English, I hope it's entertaining. So yeah, let's Can you play Resident Evil? I am not going to stream it just yet because I'm playing this. I won't be... When did I start the stream actually? 43 minutes ago. I won't be playing it for at least another hour and a half because I want to do like 2 hours of this. Minimum. You sound like a German. That's the first time someone said that to me. I'm Scottish. I come from Scotland, which is in the UK, so yeah, I'm kind of part British. Scottish-British. Do the wake-up slap. Oh, fuck. Bad choice. Now let's see, acrobatics, a flying type move. The user nimbly strikes the target. If the user is not holding an item, the attack inflicts massive damage. Does 55 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that then. I've heard that both Professor Junipers were backpackers when they were young. Okay, thanks for that trivia information. Did you know? Wasn't this the guy that fucking murdered me with the swoobat? Just swoosed on in. Alright, thanks for watching, Jen. See you later. So the winter weather is starting to come in. The clocks went backwards in the UK today, so it's starting to get it's that time of year where it starts to get really dark really early on. And I was talking about this with Deja a little bit, where it kind of makes you feel kind of depressed, but I wouldn't go as far as saying that it depresses me. It's just something that is depressing in general, you know? The fact that you don't get so many daytime hours. It just sucks. Like, I hate summer for being super hot, but at least you get lots of day hours, and it's like nice and bright outside for a good while. But now, for the next 4, 5, 6 months, it's going to be really dark outside for the majority of the day, which is always kind of a downer. Anyways, I don't think there's any soda machines in town, so we're just going to have to buy some potions. Because I did look for a soda machine the last time I played this and I didn't find any. How many hyper potions do I have? Oh, that's plenty. Nope, don't need any extra. Isn't there a grassy section? Because I want to see if I can level up a couple more times before we go into the gym. I thought I heard grass ruffling there, but I think it was the snow that I was stepping on. Yeah, I'm not sure if Mistralton has any grass tiles. Guess not. Yeah, wait, that's fine then. Unless it's near the cave. Let me check the near the cave real quick. Nope. Okay then. So I'm just gonna go into the gym. Or I could go... Hang on a minute. Let me just go back to the route and then just look for Odonos there. I want to level up at least one more time before we go in. There we go. Didn't take too long for an Odono to show up that time. So I think when that Pokemon Marathon does eventually finish, I will watch the Pokemon Sun and Moon series in its entirety, because I watched like the first, I don't know, 5 to 10 episodes of it when it first came out, because I was kind of curious to see what it was like with the new art style. It kind of looks weird. Like, I was hanging out with Deja earlier today and we were just like channel surfing, and we watched like the first couple minutes of like a random episode of Sun and Moon. And I kid you not, the story at the start of the episode was that they were playing Pokemon ping pong, in which they were playing ping pong but with like a Pokemon teammate. So it was Ash and Pikachu and like a couple other people, and Pikachu kept using Iron Tail to whack the ball and it goes into Ash's face. It's fucking dumb. It's kind of funny. I'm not sure if this is the most effective way to beat this thing. I want to just give all the experience to Vanillite, but I don't think I've got a really good attack here. Doesn't help that I'm getting immobilized by love. See what I mean? Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna use another Pokemon. Stop! Even after all that, I'm still affected by it. It's a good thing Akuma is also a female, so it won't be affected by charm. Or attract, I mean, charm's a different thing altogether. How do you avoid that attack? Please hit it. No? Okay, apparently you can just dodge that like 3 times in a row. Okay. Do I even have any other Pokemon that are female? I do not. But yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon's animation style is weird. They like go for a completely different look. But it's not like a different look, it's also like a new... I think it's like a new animation studio based in the West that's making it. Like they're outsourcing the animation to a Western studio. Which is why it looks so radically different in terms of like the colours and the inking and stuff. I know it's outsourced to like a new studio, but I'm not sure if it's like in the West, but I think it is. I watched a video earlier today actually by... Fuck, what's that cartoon reviewer called that does like top 10 lists? Fuck, what was his name? I forgot what it was. He's like Australian. Can anyone remember the guy that I'm talking about? He's got like a little South Park avatar. And he starts off his videos by saying howdy for some reason, even though he's Australian. I completely forgot what his name was. But yeah, he did like a top 3 best and top 3 worst Pokemon movies video. So I watched that earlier today. Pokemon Sun and Moon doesn't have a Pokemon League. Yeah, that's correct actually. The thing about that is I think that's going to lead to more fillers for that show. Because there is enough fillers as there is with like the previous seasons. Like Generation 3, which I just finished marathoning on Twitch. That took like 4 weeks to finish. 4 seasons. And in between, like, Ash doing, like, the badge collecting, there was, like, a whole bunch of other, like, filler stuff. There was also the thing where the female character, I think her name was May, did, like, Pokemon contests, but that was... I would kind of consider that filler as well, just less so. I'm just waiting for those grass up there to start shuffling. But yeah, Generation 8 will be next year, so I imagine the next season of Pokemon Sun and Moon, whatever, will end up being the next generation. I wonder if the art style is going to be as radical of a departure though, like this one was. Yeah, sorry this is taking so long. Oh, there we go. Took it long enough to show up. Oh, really? Fine. Alright, that fucking attack could go fuck itself. If Castlevania comes to the Switch, will you play it? Depends on what Castlevania comes to the Switch. If they bring Symphony of the Night over, I might consider it. I mean, I already own Symphony of the Night on the Xbox 360. But I would probably rebuy the game just for the Switch. Oh. You can stop that now. Oh right, it's still asleep. Fuck. I completely forgot that. Watch Audino do secret power and Neuro goes to sleep again. Did you hear about the Smash Brothers leak, or is everyone is calling it the Grinch leak? I haven't heard about... But here's the thing, I generally avoid leaks because it could come real. So I don't know what other characters were in that leak, and I like to keep it that way. That said, I heard about the Grinch part of the leak, and I don't think it's real. I think it sounds way too ridiculous to even be a thing. Like, why would you put Grinch in Smash Brothers? Like, there's a number of reasons why I don't think that's true. The main reason being that Sakurai generally likes to have characters that are made from, like, Japanese games. Like, the only exception being Shovel Knight, but even then, that's not really a character, that's like an assist trophy. Because it was like a highly requested character from, like, the Smash Ballot. But yeah, he also wants to make sure that the characters represented are from video games and not, like, cartoons or media or something. That's why you'll never see Goku from Dragon Ball Z in Smash Bros. Because that's like an anime first and video game second. Like, it's not really a video game character. And also, like, yeah, we're coming up to Christmas and Smash Bros. Will kind of coincide with the winter season. But after that, like, say, like, it's spring or summer, why would you want to play as Grinch in any other time of the year? It kind of makes no sense. Right, so I think I'm going to go into the gym now. I still think Geno is going to happen. It kind of makes sense. Like, we've had some really big reveals based off what fans really want, like Ridley and King K. Rool. And I'm pretty sure Geno is going to be another one of those highly requested characters that ends up being in the game. Like, you don't really need to be a genius to figure that one out. Is this the gym? Oh wait, no, the gym's on the... For some reason, the gym's at the end of the tarmac. Not sure why they decided to put it here where planes come in and out, but okay. I know Pichu is coming back to Pokemon. I'll finish that thought in a second. Please take this fresh water. Just between you and me, rock, electric, ice. Flying types have more weaknesses than people know about. If you use Pokemon and moves of those types, victory is practically yours. Shima don't have any electric types on me or rock types. By the way, to proceed in this gym, you climb into the cannons to move forwards. The cannons go up, down, left, and right. You get in front of them from anywhere. So this is kind of a cool gym idea. So yeah, I know Pichu is coming back to Smash Bros. Because they're bringing back all of the previous, like, fighters, but can we not get Raichu for once? Like, make a Pikachu Echo Fighter a Raichu, just a more powerful Pikachu. I think I would be happy with that. Plus it would complete the evolution trifecta, as it were. Yeah, I'll just keep that. What do you think about the cannons? Isn't it great that you can experience how flying Pokemon feel? Neat. Experience the feeling of losing a Pokemon battle. Did he say neat or next? May have misread that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I hate that attack. I've already seen a bunch of Pokemon kill me that way. And there's a good chance that the gym leader's also going to use that in the air cutter. Don't flinch me. Oh, never mind. I hope I can get burn on this one. That's good enough. There we go. I was blown away! I'll be stronger if I fight well, thinking about Pokemon. Victory will come my way! I need to revive some Pokemon now. Good thing I've got a bunch of revives. I may have to go back to the Pokemon Center to buy some more potions once I get to the gym leader. In order to jump higher, I'm practicing really hard. Yeah, I don't think steel types. They said rock, electric, and ice, but they didn't say steel, so I guess Mirror Shot is kind of useless. I wish I had better ice type attacks that I could use right now. Maybe I've got a TM I didn't use. Right, so after this fight, I'll check. So how is the streaming quality? It seems to be holding steady, so that's good. When I stream 3DS stuff, I have to lower the bitrate a little bit because the bitrate goes a little bit too high and it starts to stutter the audio a little bit. Basically because I'm streaming... Like, I'm streaming through USB tethering, which uses up a lot of USB bandwidth, and so does my 3DS capture card, which also operates through USB, sorry. So I have to make sure I turn down the bitrate to kind of compensate, but it should look fine. I've got about 2000 bitrate instead of the 2500s. Yeah, just die already. Fuck. Really? Yeah, this Pokemon's gonna be a pain in the arse, I can tell. Good thing his Air Slash doesn't do that much damage to Cofagrigus. Now we can do Hex, and that should do a decent amount of damage. Yep, there we go. Even before it evolves into Swoobat, it's got ridiculously high attack stats, to the point where, even though it's 3 levels below me, it still gets the first attack. No problem, even though I lost, I will just have to jump again, I think. The text kinda goes by a little bit too fast, I can't really catch what he's saying. Trainer, do you remember what you were told at the beginning? The cannons go up, down, left and right. You can enter from anywhere. How about that? I am good at imitating him, aren't I? Let me check if I've got any ice-based TMs I could teach Vanillite, because that would come in handy. Well, I do have some electric, but I don't know if any of my Pokemon can learn them. No, I don't have any ice types. I wonder if the store would sell any. Nope, none of them can learn it. Nah, didn't think so. I became a pilot, which has been my dream since I was a child. I am extremely strong, bring it on! Vanillite will learn Ice Beam at level 35. I might want to do that then, after I fight these guys. Until then, Will-O-Wisps followed by Hex is a pretty good strategy. As long as I'm not fighting a ridiculously overpowered Swoobat, I should be okay. I've got a feeling the gym leader's gonna have a Swoobat, because that's the one Pokemon that's like kicking my arse right now. That's not really gonna save you from this. Nope. And it was a critical hit, so that's even more so. Does Will-O-Wisp not work on this one? I didn't quite catch what that said there. Oh wait, I missed. Right, okay. I was looking at the chat there, so I wasn't sure what happened. I guess something went wrong. Like it missed or whatever. There we go. Burned to the ground. Altitude is dropping slowly. I will prepare for landing. I became a pilot, making the dream of my younger days a reality. Then the wait is quite comfortable. Go that way instead. Osha would have a field day with this place. What do you mean by that? Also, welcome to the stream, Price Right. Raping Miners, thank you very much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Also, thank you very much for that very, very subtle joke, RDRR. RDRR, Bart. RDRR. You know, usually I'm like smart enough to actually pick up on that. I should have waited for a moment just to kind of like think about what that was saying. GG, whoever did that, GG. I should restore some health. I've got a feeling this Pokemon, yeah, I was about to say I had a feeling it had Roost. Joke's on that person anyway, I don't monetize my streams. It's not gonna be like, demonetized because I said raping. Wait, does this not work against? I think I'm just wasting that. So I'm not paying attention to the text right now. Oh, it doesn't affect them? What's the difference between this one and the regular flying type? Unpheasant is a normal type? It's a normal and a flying type? I didn't know that. I thought it could only be like a pure flying. There we go. Just wasted all my PPs there on that. And yes, I said PP. RDRR. What? I missed the targets! Guess I'll go back and heal up then. We depend on a move that hits without fail when it counts. For example, Aerial Ace and Swift are both super surefire moves. Maybe I could do one more fight. Let me use some of my existing potions. My plans are perfectly honed, I cannot lose. Ah, fuck. The one Pokemon I didn't want to fight today. I mean, after I fought it like 2 more times before this. That's not a good sign. Stop avoiding my Will-O-Wisp. I know this one is a pure flying type. Damn it. It increased its defense enough to, like, not die from that. I'll just use Nightshade. That should be strong enough. That'll do 33 damage. There we go. Right, so the only trainer left is the gym battle, so we'll go back, we'll level up and Vanillite a couple more times. We'll get Ice Beam and then we'll do the gym fight. No way, what part of my fighting style did I forget to double check? Also, why do these guys look like they work in, like, caverns and not inside an airport? Check after check after check. Complacency leads to accidents. Yeah, I kinda wanna leave. Smacked right into the wall. Right, well there's the gym leader, but I'm not going to fight them just yet, so let me leave this area. Fucking shattered ankles. A broken face, a smashed nose, and shattered ankles. Just everything is broken. Right, so we need to fight Ordino a few times, like maybe 2 or 3 times. So yeah, the next 5 minutes is just going to be me doing this, just to make sure I can get Vanillite, the Ice Beam attack. I hope this AI keeps using Attract, because that doesn't work. Just means I get some free shots. Don't fall asleep. Good. Some critical hits would be nice too. Accuracy down, yeah, it still hits me anyway. Shit. Stop there. Fuck. Stop. Ah! Right, okay, so maybe 4 Ordinos then, because that means I'm gonna have to share experience now. Oh, shit! I didn't mean to click that one, fuck. I thought Vanillite was in the top left corner there, not realising that it shifts after you swap Pokemon. I didn't even know you could fucking use a revive on an existing Pokemon and pass your turn. Like, really? There we go. It needs to be alive to get the experience. There we go. It gets a boosted experience for some reason compared to whatever that Pokemon was called. I'll just call it Neuro for convenience. Panpour? Do you have a lucky egg? Yeah, Vanillite's holding it. Alright, you can stop with the double slaps now. get ready for me to miss for the next 5 turns. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to share experience for the next 4 or 5 fights, because this Pokemon cannot do anywhere near the amount of damage for Audino. So I'll just share experience with Neuro. Panpour, whatever. I hate that fucking attack. If it gets knocked out, I'm just swapping to a different Pokemon. Nope, I was hoping it would wake up. Yeah, fuck it, just gonna use Fire Blitz. Bet you it's going to do Attract. Or not. Okay then. Okay, now it does Attract. I knew it was going to do it at least once. Well, I wait to get another attack in. How are you guys doing today? Sometimes fighting Audinos can be a pain in the arse. I mean, you get a lot of experience, so it kind of trades off, but I just wish I could kill them much quicker. Nope, didn't think so. I could... Hang on. Stop. Stop. Okay, good. I could potentially kill him at the same time and also give Vanillite all the experience. Ah! Audino, please. Audino, please. I know I'm still sleeping, but I'm hoping I wake up immediately. Nah. I'd like to think that double slap will wake me up, but it probably will not. Oh, never mind, it did. Finally. 2941 experience. Sweet. One more Audino should do it. Yeah, there's a move called Wake Up Slap, but that's... you have to hope that the opponent actually has that and uses it. I think it's more of a team move where one teammate can use Wake Up Slap to wake up the other. Time to give it the old suck. You know, if I run into that, I forgot what it was called, the pheasant thing, which is part normal type, I could use like a fighting types to do a lot of damage to it. I think a regular encounter should put me over. There we go. One more. This is faster than looking for one more ordinal. There we go. Wants to learn Ice Beam. Yes, let's forget. Let's see, what does Mist do? I don't really find myself using this one that much, so we're just gonna get rid of that. Right, we're ready to start the gym battle now once this Pokemon evolves. Vanillite has evolved into Vanillish. So yeah, my Pokemon team in general is not great against flying types, so this is like my ace in the hole for this one. Which is why I wanted to level up so I could get that. Not only evolve it to get more attack power, but also, sorry, sometimes I just lose my train of thought randomly. So I can also get Ice Beam, which is a really powerful move. And like you said, it also has a chance to freeze. It's only a 10% chance, but maybe I'll get lucky. As far as I can tell, once they're frozen, they're practically stuck that way until you, like, de-thaw them with a fire attack. Do I have any escape ropes? No, I don't. Let's just buy a couple of them just in case. Nope, kinda useless stuff. Although that would kinda help. But it's a lot of money I don't have. Like, that's... Hang on, is that... Oh, I can afford it, but... Once I do that, I lose, like, the majority of my cash, so no thanks. It's not really worth it for one gym battle. When a Pokemon learns the move, Hidden Power, somehow I can tell what type that move will be. No thanks. I don't have any Pokemon that knows Hidden Power. Just wasting your time asking me that. Annoyingly I have to go through all this again, but at least all the trainers are like beat. Just to go through all the cannons to get back there. Just a couple more of these to go. Here comes the one where I smash my face against the wall. Right, approaching the 23-hour mark. Let me check my stream time. Okay. I've been waiting for you. Did you enjoy flying with the help of the Mistralton Gym Cannons? They're my pride and joy. This time let's try something else. Of course the very fucking first Pokemon would be Swoobat. Get fucked. Get fucked. I just noped the fuck out of that one. Unpheasant, that's the one that gives me a little bit of trouble because I can't do the ghost moves on it, but I can do fighting type moves. So I'll just Brick Break it. Oh. Well, I guess if it's part flying, it doesn't actually doesn't have a weakness. When I think about a match with a fabulous trainer like you, it's like I'm walking on air. It's like I'm feeling nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Good thing that was still a strong attack that works. This is my last Pokemon, but I'll never give up hope. Yeah, it didn't really matter, did it? I don't know if this is part normal type, I think it's pure flying. Flying / water type. Nice. I just saw the gif. Nothing at all! Stupid sexy Flanders! You cheap cunt. Just fucking die! Stop doing that! If it's not Roost, it's Hyper Potion. You've lost. Just give up. You lose! In fact, hang on a second.
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
There we go. Being your opponent in battle is a new source of strength to me, thank you! You said it the exact same moment you posted that gif. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in a while, we could fight with our full strength. This is an official League Gym badge. I think it would look good on you. Two left. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, thanks for the Pokemon battle. That made me very happy. I want you to have this TM. Acrobatics. My present to you is Acrobatics. If the user doesn't have a held item, its power doubles. It's a pretty technical move. Be sure to compensate for the lack of a held item. By the way, when I flew over Twist Mountain on the way to Icarus City, Team Plasma, is that the name? Anyway, they were heading for the city. What kind of people are they? Wonder if we'll run into Team Plasma before I stop streaming this. I think I'll play this for a little bit longer, maybe an hour-ish, maybe a little bit less than that. Let's see how long the stream's been on for. Right, hour 45 minutes. We can play this for another 30 to 60 minutes. Oh, speaking of Team Plasma, they may say it is for understanding one another is better, but what trainers really use battles? What trainers really use battles for is to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever. I'm going to talk to your Pokemon. Since I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, it's easier for me to talk with them. Because Pokemon never tell lies. Hey, Vanillish. Would you tell me what kind of trainer Melee is? Okay, got it. So Melee was born in Nuvema Town, lives with Mom, and was given the Pokédex to start off a journey to see the worlds. Still, this Vanillish trusts you for some reason. That's good. That's good! If every person in Pokemon cared about one another like you two do, I would watch over the future of people and Pokemon without having to liberate them. Getsy's is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones. The Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold an essence of two legendary Pokemon. It is said when they lose their physical form, they fell into a slumber where they transformed. Now, they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones, and become its friend. That will show the world I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt will be the innocent Pokemon, used by the foolish trainers. You understand. Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another, like you and your Pokemon, will be separated. And that does break my heart just a little. I don't know about you guys, but N kinda gives me a little bit of an edgelord feel. Maybe not to the extent of that guy that you fight in Sun and Moon, I think. I forgot what his name was. The guy dressed in black. It kind of feels a little bit edgy. Even though his intentions are supposedly pure. Right, so that gym battle wasn't too bad actually. I didn't really struggle with that much. Swoobat was like the thing that I was worrying about the most. But we got past that fairly easily. What item does that have? Does this Pokemon have? Summary. Oh, that's right, it's got Neverstone. Just gonna give it the experience X so it can like level up quicker, and I'll just cancel the evolution. Right, so let's check the map and see where we need to go next. So we're at the Celestial Tower. There's also Twist Mountain, that's where Team Plasma are. Dragon Spiral Tower, I don't think I went there, I don't remember if I did. And then Icarus City is the next one. So I guess we could play up to the next city or whenever. Did I fight any of these guys? I guess I could try fighting some of them for additional experience. Oh, what? That's not a Pokemon, that's just an ordinary trainer. Oh yes, this Pokemon. Guess I'll coil a little bit more. Ah shit. Didn't know poison attacks were strong against grass type, I forgot. Damn it. Okay, maybe I should share this experience then. Oh right, because I bait it. Fuck. It's fine, I've got a bunch of antidotes. There we go. Are you not an ordinary trainer? You're a strong trainer. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like cancel the evolution a couple times. Like, that kind of wastes time, but I'm getting more experience overall, so I'm just saving time doing that. Just need to heal up and shit. Oh yeah, where's the antidotes? Are they down here? Oh, there they are. Yeah, give Snivy the lucky egg so it could get experience quicker. See, I didn't really fight any of the trainers up here, so I'm just going to fight them for more experience. That's of course assuming I don't keep running into Pokemon to waste my time. Sometimes you find more than just strong Pokemon in the tall grasses. Should be strong against that one. Or not. I thought that was part rock type, I guess bug type kinda cancels that out. Shit. Guess I'll just try to increase my stats a little bit. See, I don't normally go for stat increasing attacks, but the fact that this one like increases 3 different stats at once is actually very valuable. Increases attack, increases defense, and increases accuracy. So I've even got like a contingency plan for if enemies try to like use sand attacks or something to decrease my accuracy. So all in all, Coil is a really fucking strong attack. Well, it's not an attack, but it's a really strong move. Strong! What a trainer! So yeah, you're going to be seeing this a couple times as I go down the roads. I will grow better and better by fighting Pokemon in the tall grass. At Raised Walkway. Oh yeah, I talked to that person already. I think there's someone in here that heals you up. I think. Nope. Right, so I think I'm coming up to that one person that constantly tries to fuck me over with their bullshit Swoobat. So I'm gonna have to have Vanillish ready for this one. Yeah, because I never actually beat this person. Rotation battles on new Pokemon, battles in which the positions always change. I will overpower you while you're confused. Right, so rematch time with this piece of shit. Nice. I was hoping they would swap the Swoobat. Dead. I need to get another more strong Ace type attack to replace the Avalanche, because Avalanche doesn't really do all that much damage-wise. Oh yeah. Sweet, sweet revenge, exactly. There we go. Did I overthink it because of the unfamiliar rules? The balance of 3 Pokemon, each with its own role. I still have to do more research. I don't know if I fought that one. I guess I did because they didn't like meet eyes with me, but okay. It's a slow business growing a tree. No need to rush. Raise strong Pokemon slowly. Wonder if there's anything back here. Nope. Guess I fought all these guys already. Oh, really? You fucker. I didn't even take a step, I just turned around and it fucking encountered before I could walk onto that. Arsehole. Arsehole. That's like the worst feeling. When you're like, alright, time to get more experience with Ordino. Nope. Because I'm gonna get cucked from a fucking Cupchew instead. At least I got an Ultra Ball. Yeah, so we were up here, I think, and we were kind of like blocked off. So Twist Mountain ahead, watch out for wild Pokemon. That's why I bought some extra Ultra Balls. Oh, there's one of my rivals. Melee, since we both hold the Jet Badge now, let's see which of us is stronger. I wonder where Bianca is. Probably in the next town over. That was close. Surprise, motherfucker! Well, it's a good thing I've got Vanillish now, so I can just use that one on Pheasant. Wants to learn Ring Out. The more HP the target has, the greater the attack's power. It's kind of vague. Doesn't really explain how good of an attack that is. Nah. I'll just keep Slam. At least I know that's kind of consistent. Just making sure he gets shield experience. Your strength and my strength. Right, let's test them. Ah, fuck. I hate Rollout. Rollout is ridiculously overpowered. Like, it doesn't seem like it, but if he gets consistent hits, I'm gonna be in trouble. So we don't know what Rollout does. They attack 5 times in a row with Rollout. Each iterative successful attack doubles in power. So by the time they get to the 5th attack, it does a shit ton of damage. So that's the 3rd one. I should be able to survive number 4. I think. Nope. Yeah, see what I mean? That 5th one's a bitch. Even the 4th one does a lot of damage by itself. Defense curl boosts it a bit, does it? I didn't actually know that. I didn't know it was like a synergy move that works with that. I'm just losing all my Pokemon to this fucker. That looked like I kicked him square in the dick. That little footprint thing that appears. Just want to make sure I'm fairly powered up. I mean, you see that? I mean, there was a critical hit as well, but the fact that I one-hit knocked him out using a bunch of coils, really useful. Can you be strong even if you lose? Is winning everything? So it looks like it's slashing itself when it does that. Pokemon battles are fun, but what does it mean to truly be a trainer? Or whatever. I can't... Sorry, sometimes I just don't catch the last few words, then I just assume what it said. Seems to be an ongoing problem, because it doesn't... You can't, like... You know how, in this case, where I don't have to skip this text until I press A, it doesn't do that for gym or Pokemon battles? because that text always goes by its own pace for some reason. That was a fine Pokemon battle. I'm happy to see you are both growing in strength as trainers. Oh, there's the champion. That guy that we saw a couple streams ago. If it isn't the champion Alder, I'm weak. I saw I lost. And honestly, it bothers me when you call it a fine battle despite that. Oh, honestly, Charon. Just accept the compliment without the stinging remark. I've asked you this before, but you do plan to do... But what do you plan to do after becoming strong? If I get strong and become champion, I will be the reason for my existence. I want to prove that I'm really living. You remind me of Marshall. Of course, having something you want to become is important. But what is even more important is what you do with your newfound power. Here, take this. I like his fire hair. Here, you too. If you use the move Surf, you can travel over water. I shall see you again, young trainers. Don't forget about the needs of the Pokemon by your side. What do I do with my power? I don't know that answer yet. First, I want to become a strong trainer so that everyone would acknowledge my power. Melee, next time I will win. Just gonna go back and get some more supplies and heal my Pokemon. It's a good thing in this area you can kind of skip most of the grass encounters. Because of like those things that you can walk on. That said, we're gonna fight this thing to get more experience. Don't know why it keeps using a track that's not going to work. Might as well just push up to level 39. Oh yeah, that's right, this has a fire attack as well as electric attacks. I forgot. I don't understand why that Pokemon can learn a fire-type attack, even though it's like a primarily electric type. But whatever, I'm not going to question this game's logic. Right, so let's try going through that cave now once we heal up and rebuy supplies. I also have some escape ropes in case I need to get back out of the cave. May I help you? Of course. Right, there we go. Supplies restocked. Time to go to that cavern and see how far we can get through that in the next, I don't know, about 20-30 minutes. Gonna be doing Resident Evil 7 shortly. Oops. Turned a little bit too quick there. Really? How could I not get away from a Pokemon that's like 10 levels under me? Like even more than 10 levels under me? There we go. Ah, fuck. I thought I could walk through that there. It's just wasting time more than anything, really. Right, here we go with Twist Mountain. Oh, it's that other gym leader, the guy with the Texan accent. Oh, Melee! What a surprise! Seeing you here while I was inspecting Twist Mountain. The two of you seem to be more rugged than the last time I saw you. A little bit anyway. Is that so? By the by, you folks seen that Team Plasma crowd lately? After all that trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. But we got no clue where they are. It's like they're hiding under a rock. Well, not much to do but wait for them to move. Anyway, this is none of your concern. Squirts like the two of you should just enjoy traveling with your Pokemon. Twist Mountain's a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you leave here in this path. Well, better just see for yourselves instead of listening to me yammer. Be seeing you around, Sprouts. Feel free to train yourselves on my mountain for as long as you'd like. I thought it was going to get us involved in all that bother again, so I was bracing myself before I knew it. I'm going in first, so I'll be seeing you. How can I help you, King DDD? I need the monster to club of that there Kirby. That's what we do best at NME. You better get it with a money back guarantee! Snow is so amazing, it's like a clean slate for the worlds. I can remember there used to be a point in time where, I don't know if Nintendo America did this, but Nintendo Europe had like a channel for like Kirby anime on the Wii, where you could like stream and watch Kirby episodes. I don't know if the US Wii did that. I bet you this Pokemon has sturdy ability, so it like survives. Even if it's a one-hit knockout. Yeah, that's what I thought. Those guys give a pretty decent amount of experience, actually. So maybe worth just, like, fighting those guys as Snivy. So I don't know if anyone... I think Deej already knows about this because we've been talking about it, but for anyone that didn't hear about this news, the guys working on The Simpsons are writing Apu out of the show, following that quote-unquote controversy, which, not gonna lie, I'm kind of pissed off about that, for a number of reasons. I just think it's kind of wrong for them to, like, write a character out of a show just because some people got upset. For a character that's been in a show for 30 years, no less, when it wasn't really that offensive to begin with. And the really fucking annoying thing about it is that Hot Diggity Demon just made a video last week about the whole Apu controversy, talking about that he's not just like a funny accent, he's like a full-fledged character. Like, more fleshed out than most of the side characters in The Simpsons who mock like different cultures, or different like aspects of American culture. And yet the writers of The Simpsons are like, okay, we're just gonna get rid of this character because we don't want to deal with the controversy. Like, what controversy are you talking about? What, because some very vocal minority were basically complaining that he was offensive even though he wasn't? That's controversial how exactly? This is why I hate social justice shit. Not even going to call them social justice warriors, just social justice shits is probably a better way to put it. Oh, there's like a hot button for the last time you used, that's kind of convenient. But yeah, it's kind of annoyed me a little bit just thinking about it. There's a really good South Park episode that kind of echoes my sentiments on a very similar issue. It's basically an issue of censorship, as far as I'm concerned. Like, if they get rid of one character, then that opens them up to other people complaining about other characters, and it just basically becomes a slippery slope where it's just like what's okay and what's not okay. Like, I am fully born Scottish, like born and raised, and I don't have a single issue with Groundskeeper Willie. I find him hilarious, actually. Like, I don't understand why it's a big deal that, like, Apu is, like, portraying... Like, Apu's, like, portraying Indian culture. It's not, like, a racist take on it, it's just, like, the accent is thick, that's all. Like, that's not racist at all. It's not racist, it's not demeaning. And unlike most of the Simpsons side characters, he has a lot of character development over the seasons. But apparently it's all for naught now. I'm going to try a Great Ball and then try another Ultra Ball, because I don't want to just burn through all my Ultra Balls. Oh, well, it turns out that was gonna work then. But yeah, it was just something I wanted to bring up because it was kind of like annoying me, just thinking about it. When its body temperature goes up, it turns into steam and vanishes. When its temperature lowers, it turns to ice. Wait, didn't we just go through this tunnel, or is this a different tunnel? I think we did go through this tunnel. I think once I get Snivy to level 40, I'm going to start leveling up other Pokemon. Just want to make sure he's kind of ahead of the curve right now for the characters being leveled up. Yeah, I think I did go this way. Yeah, at least I'm getting more experience, that's true. So yeah, what do you guys think of the whole Apu controversy? Do you think that he's a racist interpretation of an Indian American? Because I really don't think he is. Like, the fact that he's been around for as long as he has, he's been around since Season 1, so for all intents and purposes, he's been around for 30 years. And yet, no one said anything, no one had any problem with him until suddenly last year where someone made a documentary about it. Who apparently is a comedian and thus should know that the show is basically satire, so it's not really. I don't understand people sometimes. Let's see what Gastro Acid does. The user hurls up its stomach acids on the target. It's kinda gross. The fluid eliminates the effects of the target's ability. Huh. Okay then. So it's not really an attack, it's something that changes... Well, it doesn't even change their stats, it just gets rid of their ability. No thanks. I'll just keep my existing stuff. We're not that far away from Snivy learning the most powerful grass move, which I think is Leaf Storm. Or Leaf Tornado, or whatever it was called. Oh shit, fuck, I forgot to switch Pokemon there. Originally, Pokemon lived in the natural worlds. So it's good to train Pokemon in nature like this. Yeah, I forgot to put Panpour or whatever in the front. Not going to be needing to level Snivy up for a while. I want to make sure my team is relatively balanced, and some of them are lagging behind. Snivy learns Leaf Storm at level 43. Yeah, so maybe not tonight, but the next stream I do, he'll probably reach that. Ah, fuck. I hate Dick. Ah, I was hoping that would have burnt him there. Nope. Want you out. Yeah. That basically sums up how I feel about the whole situation. Oh wait, that's not the healing potions. Oh right, embargo, I forgot about that. Alright then, let's switch Pokemon. Simpsons predicted this. Yeah, I guess it did technically predict that people wanted to get rid of Apu. Well, in a sense. If you haven't watched it, like, I know it doesn't matter now because Apu is going to be written out of the show for the next season. But if you haven't watched it, watch the Hot Diggity Demon video. It's called, I don't know, something about Apu. Just search Hot Diggity Demon, it should be the top result. Or if it's not, just go on their channel and you'll find it. Brain Dump, yeah. Brain Dump's a pretty good series. He doesn't make them super often because it takes a lot of time to make them. Like, it's got a lot of animation involved. I wonder if I can now use a healing item now that that Pokemon that did embargo is dead. Let's find out. Yep, it works again. That's good. Crap. Well, that didn't really matter then, did it? That Glow Sleep really looks like he's just kicking them in the fucking dick. Oh yeah, these reminded me of a funny South Park moment from season 2, I think. The Chamber of Farts. It's fucking dumb. Dare you enter the Chamber of Farts? I need to watch the old South Park again. Like, old South Park was very juvenile and sometimes really dumb, but it was fun to watch. I forgot what season it started to get really good at because it started to, like, do topical stuff, which is what I think the show's strength lies in. Or where the show's strength lies, rather. But the early seasons are fun to watch, as dumb as they are. Twist Mountain looks complicated, but basically it's a single road. Keep cool and move forward, that's the trick to reach the goal. Right, let's revive Nero. I think I brought this up before, but the way the item management works in this game is kind of annoying. Like, this is how fast you can scroll through stuff. But if you have to physically scroll the screen up and down, this is how fast it goes. Like, you notice the difference, how slow it is to just, like, trudge your way through all this stuff. And I suppose I could use the touch screen to do that, but that means I have to look at the physical screen to do that, which is a little bit inconvenient. Do I need to heal anyone? I need to swap Pokemon as well. Putting you up front. For a second there I thought the Pokeball was a Pokemon. So yeah, you get very slow Pokemon in this game. It's kinda gross looking actually, like you can fucking see the veins in its arms and body and everything. That's not even the final evolution of that Pokemon, there's like one above it, which looks even more ugly. Speaking of controversies, and this is like a kind of a real controversy, I heard about this thing where somebody's running like a Minecraft server that's got like a loot box system, but they're not like what do you call? They're not telling people that it belongs to them, like the website and the service, like the server. So they're basically like advertising to kids without letting them know that he owns it. Like, I'm trying to think of a word and it's like escaping my mind. Shit, what is that word? Like, there's a certain word that comes to mind, but I forgot what it was. When you have to tell people something to be legal, like when you're advertising something, you have to tell people it's an advertisement. Like, what's the word to describe that? I'm sure these you know. Like, my brain's just like dead right now, so I forgot what it was. But basically they were advertising, they were promoting their transparent, that's not the word I was looking for, but I guess that works as well. They were not being transparent about it. But yeah, they were live streaming their custom Minecraft server where they have loot boxes, and I think one of their streams, they basically make it to look like they win something really rare in their loot box. So it's kind of like what happened last year with this guy that was running CSGO Lotto or whatever it was called. So it's basically just that. Actually, I don't need to heal up. What am I doing? Like I said, my brain's just like kinda dead tonight. Boulder gives you a pretty decent amount of experience, actually. Ah, pretty strong. But you're only strong because you trainers are controlling Pokemon. So if you want to set Pokemon free, that's what you want to do. If that's what you want, you should start with your own. That picture. But taking people's Pokemon by force is not right. That is not real strength. Hey, there you are. We found that thing we're looking for. We should head for the tower now. Get this! Team Plasma has obtained the power to change those worlds, and end people's control over Pokemon. That's right! We must use force in order to right the wrongs of this world. Now let's gather around our king, our Lord N. Oh, I thought I was going to fight those guys. Those guys, I don't exactly know what they found, but they go the extra mile to gain power and cause trouble. What a bothersome bunch. Melee, I'm going to stay here for a little while longer. I want to think a little bit about what the champion asked me. What I want to do with my power after I get strong. And why I want to be strong in the first place. Alright, you have fun with that then. Hello Melee, how is Panpour? This Panpour is really taking a shine to you. The Pokédex is important, but time spent having fun together is also important. Say, I just had a thought. Have you ever heard of the Dragon Spyro Tower? Hey, I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Okay, give the story a listen. Dragon Spyro Tower is said to be the Unova region's oldest building. Stories say that it's a place where legendary Pokemon come to life, or where they remain in deep slumber. I know it's just past Icarus City, but that's all I know about it. That's all anyone knows, because no one has ever been inside. My daughter has wanted to investigate that tower for a long time. What? There's something I don't know? That kind of feeling is pure adventure. And I'm not too old for some adventuring. Away I go to have a look at Dragon Spyro Tower. Catch you later. Guess we'll do that later. So we reached Icarus City. Oh, that's like ice, right, okay. Oh, I see, I'm supposed to stand on... But I can't actually go on there? Oh, right, I see. Right, okay. I didn't realise that bit in the middle I couldn't actually cross. I thought that was solid ground there for a second, but it's a puddle of war. So we're not going to do the next gym battle, we're going to save that for next time, but let me just check around town first before we stop and do some Resident Evil. Found a big mushroom. Found tiny mushroom. All one word. You can get Pokemon in here, but the only way to get it is using Surf. I guess that makes sense. My dad used to have a cool job in a faraway region. Welcome. I have a lot of souvenirs that my sweetie's old co-worker gave me. I don't mind giving you one. A Rage Candy Bar. I held the Rage Candy Bar as the favourite of my sweetie's old co-worker. Oh, a member of Team Rocket I was. Long time gone. But Team Rocket, bye-bye I go. I must reach and went home. What? Make new Team Rocket I did. So myself I pledged. Actually, hang on a minute. You know what, I was going to read that whole thing in Yoda's voice, because it kind of sounds like he's doing a Yoda thing, but I don't think I have the voice to do that. Let me go back to where he was. So, myself I pledged. But no, I married them. No, for Team Rocket there is no time by me. I feel happy family is big hooray. What the fuck is wrong with you? Did Team Rocket give you brain damage? speaking weird as I. Quite a big city, actually. Or a big town. Also lots of stuff up here as well. When the wetlands freeze, it's slippery. I wonder how wetland Pokemon manage. Right, we found the Pokemon Center. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Don't know why I read that, that's what they say every time. Like it's gonna be any different. Ores that I adore. Ah, this is where you should laugh. Anyway, I will pay you well for rare ores. And not just ores, stones, gems, shards. Anything mineral, I love it all. Don't you have an adorable ore that shakes my core? I think I've got like a gold ore or something like that. Or like a gold nugget. Does gold nuggets work? Yeah, I think usually they give you 5,000 coins in shops, like if you sell them. This nugget is shaking me, will you sell it for 10,000 Pokecoins? Yep, there you go. The deal is done, I've scored an ore I can adore. I might as well give them the other nugget. Easy 20,000 Pokecoins right there. Like we're so close to breaking 1,000,000. Right, so I think I'm going to stop here for now. We'll look for the Pokemon Gym the next time, and we will complete that, and then we'll have one badge after that.